test here to perfect this. People, let me know if you can hear me. We'll start with that, and so if you can, go ahead and let me know. And I'm just going to pull up the broadcast here, and we'll get this going. And we're almost there. And so just give me a second here. We're going to make sure everything's plugged in, and then I can actually connect with you and actually chat with you through the program here. So we're just about there. Once we get these little kinks worked out, we'll be good to go. So let's just see if we've got sound. Anybody, can you hear me now? So we got somebody that says you're the coolest, and it's Jeremiah. Hey, Jeremiah, can you hear me right now? Let's see if Jeremiah can hear me, and then we'll get this thing rolling and going for this Friday afternoon. He can hear me. So that is Jeremiah. And so what we're going to talk about a little bit today on this Friday afternoon is what I believe in. I believe that everyone who wants to get somewhere quickly needs a clear strategy, because clarity accelerates growth. So whether you're a business, whether you're a person, you need clarity. And I believe that I can clear the path to those online profits for your business, for your dream, whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to establish. So a lot of people don't know my story. They don't know where I've gone, what I've done. And it's pretty interesting, because I got my Social Security card when I was 3 months old, probably about 2 months old, because I started working when I was 3 months old. I started getting a paycheck when I was 3 months old. And we were raised in Los Angeles. I was born at Queen of Angels Hospital in downtown Los Angeles. And so with that said, I was actually born there. I got into the movie business as a kid. I've got an identical twin brother. And so I started working when I was really young. It was in my younger years that developed me to where I'm at now. And it's probably why I work an insane amount of hours. And because I love to work. I love the clients that I work with. I love the passion that I have for the companies that I work with, even the challenges that I go through. So from the movie business, once I got through high school, and believe it or not, I never even graduated from high school, but I make more in a couple of months than most people that have a PhD. And I'm not bragging, I'm just saying that because if there's something holding you back from doing what you really want to do in your life, it's not because of education. Education has nothing to do with it. You can learn. But I went on, I worked as a flight paramedic for almost 20 years and worked on a sheriff's SWAT team. Started in Los Angeles, went to Daniel Freeman Paramedic School. And when I got to Minnesota, I went to Ramsey Paramedic School also, which doesn't even exist anymore. But I worked in a high tolerance environment. So combined with that environment and that mentality that I have and the work ethics that I have an aggressive online marketing business. And why I say that is because no one has an edge on me. There's a lot of web designers, there's a lot of SEO guys, there's a lot of marketing guys. But my thing behind it is to give you or your brand a three-dimensional approach. So we don't just do a one-dimensional direct mail, website, social media type approach. We give the entire three-dimensional approach. And the reason for that is because you need to stand out in front of, you need to be unique. You need to be different than anybody else. And I've helped startup companies from grow into seven figures, Fortune 500 companies like Bosch, Michelin, Dyson, all kinds of different companies. But here's the point of this is this whole message that I'm about to give to you is for you, to help promote you. And the thing about it is, Jeremiah is on here right now, so I want to just talk about what he's doing right now. He has an amazing book series that he's creating for kids, Diaries of the Holy Night. It's available on Amazon. He will be a world bestseller. He will have a series of books. And the reason for that, number one, is his pitch. He has a pitch like no one else. So if somebody asks you what you're doing right now and what you want to do, because I know nobody wants to work a 9-to-5 job. Nobody wants to work for somebody for the rest of their life, go to work every single day, come home on the weekends, and then dread going to work on those Mondays. Nobody wants that. They all have a dream. They have an idea. And the whole idea behind that is they have the people that are breaking through all that muck and mud have a pitch in life. They know they have a world-class pitch, and they know the clarity. They know the direction that they want to go. So if you want to go somewhere in life, we're going into the weekend, put together a pitch. Somebody that, like Coach Burt says, he calls it the explanation of services, the EOS. So if you have an idea, you have a dream, you have a business you want to start, don't shake your head and think that you can't do it, because you can do it. So, but you need to have a pitch. If somebody, an investor, comes up to you and says, I'm interested in you, what do you have? What's your dream? What do you want to do? You better be able to say that pitch right away. And the second thing to this is clarity. With a solid pitch, you're going to have clarity on what you are going to do in life. You're going to have clarity of what your day consists of. Not working for somebody, not going. If you want to work for somebody, that's great. I personally, I don't. So I work for with my clients, and but you need to have clarity. Without clarity, there's going to be no direction. So number one, pitch. Number two, clarity. What happens after that? Accelerated growth. Your dreams come true. Things start happening for you. And to follow after that is the revenue follows. So a lot of people they say, I want to do this to make money. That's the wrong direction. The last thing you should be thinking about is the money, the revenue. And Tim Grover at 10X had a good talk. A lot of swearing, but I'll tell you what, his message was strong, and it was amazing, because he coached Michael Jordan for 3 years without any money. But do you know what? He had a pitch to get Michael Jordan. He had clarity because he knew he was a world-class coach, and he had accelerated growth because he was coaching the most amazing basketball player in the world, Michael Jordan. And do you know what happened after that? The revenue followed. On his first check he got, He was living with his mom and dad for 3 years, that 3 years while he was coaching Michael Jordan. And he handed that check to his mom and dad and said, "Thanks for allowing me to live here." He didn't know what that check was. He never knew to this day. But do you know the fact of the matter is he gave that money to them for appreciation. And obviously the story goes from there, because Tim Grover has coached the best basketball players in the world. So as we go into this weekend, and as you're thinking about this Friday, remember, have a pitch for your dream, for your business plan, because a dream becomes what you believe is going to come. Have clarity. The accelerated growth will come and the revenue will come after that. So everybody have a great weekend, and I appreciate everybody that's in here. Let me see if there's any questions from anybody. It looks like just a lot of thumbs up, and I see I've got some comments from Minnesota, and so we're we see Jeremiah down in Orange Beach, Alabama. So thanks, you guys. I appreciate everybody watching.